as far as uh Pemfo Junction, like I said the other day. So from Pemfo Junction, you ride to come all the way to Logantown. As far as people, you drive or ride on Kota, and then the other side now, just before the weekend, like I stated here. So there has been now asphalt on the other side of the road from Logantown Cinema all the way to Bonmine, not Bonmine's Bridge, but just after Le Foco, that's where it is now. So it's just a stone throw from Bonmines Bridge. So I mean, the two sides of the road now is there, but it's just I don't know whether they will go over it to what I'm seeing, that road I'm seeing, whether they will add another asphalt over it. If not, then I think if that high will stay, then it's not going to last. And I will be very frank here with everybody. It's not going to last. Yeah, from what I'm seeing, and so that's for the road. Um, while on my way as far as Simple Bridge, I saw yellow machines. The machines on the road, you know, in Simple Bridge area there, they were wasting some dike, adding the dike. I think comparing it again on the other side so that they can start doing the ladder racks before they put the asphalt. So far, so good. The machines have cleared from Carwood, from Food Junction, all the way to as far as Simire. You go all the way there into Ala. So that's how far they have reached. And then, yeah, trending issues, Yeke Kolba case, which has taken over the country. And then on the 29th, they they are going to the court. The respondents who is the House of Representatives. So they file in their return. In their return, there were 13 counts, and they one of the counts, in fact, they pray the court to deny the bit of information uh filed in by Representative Colbert through his legal team. So they said the court should, they pray the court that it should deny the bit of information. But then the 13 counts, there were so many contradictions in it that, well, they did not see the court because the court had asked them to file in return as to in regards to the communication that was sent, but they said they did not see any copy from the court, and so that's how they wrote. And so the court received their return, and they had reserve ruling to a later date, not yet been revealed to the public or announced to the public, and that's where it is. Mr. Cummins during the week, he had an appearance on OKFM. He said, well, when he becomes president, or if he becomes president of Liberia, he will waive his salary. That is, he will take his salary, but it will be donated to charity. He will give his salary to charity. Let me not say waive, but he will take it and give to charity. Madam Salif, just after President Bouaka made a statement when he visited the U.S. recently, after it was being announced that he are going to be honored to receive a peace award by the Africans, some come in America there. After he told Liberians that, oh yeah, everything is okay, Liberia is on par, the country is moving on fine, it's okay. Madam Salif, on Truth FM, local media institutions here, told the Liberian people and the entire public. She frowned firstly on the government, on the freedom of speech, according to her. Well, she signed that into law in 2010 that people should have, the way of saying in whatever they want to say. That the expulsion of Yaka Kolba, she frowned on it, on the government, that it was, I mean, they went too far. There could have been more remedy rather than just, expelling him, which are not a good thing from her. And she also said President Bouaka, said that President Bouaka has not reached to her, is not reaching to her. He doesn't come to me, doesn't talk to me. So, so she did not want to talk about that as well. And the thing about the dirt, the city, she frowned on the city government, that the city is filthy. Liberia, I mean, the Monrovia is dirty. Everywhere you pass, it's dirt. You pass, it's dirt, dirt, and dirt. And also the vice president, she came down hard on the vice president. So the entire government, she was so harsh on the government. Critics also have said, well, she received a lot of fundings for 12 years. What did she do? And so with all of those things happening, and perhaps other trending issues that when we go along, we will also talk today. Let me just remind everybody, today is World Press Freedom Day across the globe, and so journalists across the world, they have they are observing, and they have sent out their warm wishes. So far so good. This is where we are.
Okay, that's a good thing. But we'll start with this. And Gerald Cummings, you've been a journalist. Now we're trying to push you back. You're now pastor. We're trying to push you back into. We're trying to push you back to do your thing you used to do before. Madam Sadi just talk about um, freedom of speech. I think it was we can say whatever we want to say, but I know because she was a woman, there were a lot of things that went on. I don't know if Madam Serif or if there was a man in charge at the time, like putting casket in the street and said that, oh, we're taking the Omar from this place, and she was able to handle it. If I ask you now to compare Madam Serif's time with freedom of speech along with the George Weah era and Mr. Boaka, what would you say?
Well, I mean, first of all, say hats off to journalists around the world, the watchdog of society, to all of you, those of you that continue to push the pen, whether you are in the electronic media, the print media, or practicing journalism today using modern journalism, keep up the good work and just make sure that you are practicing in according to the ethics or the etiquette of journalism. You know, sometimes when we listen to our leaders speak and you've been around for a little while and you listen to them, it's just laughable when you hear them speak, whether they're speaking to gain attention or are they speaking due to the plight of the people when they had the opportunity to make right what we all find ourselves going through. It's just the same old. That's why I before the program today, I said to Jefferson, or maybe one of the things we need to talk about will be, are Liberians better off now than they were 18 years ago? Because I listened to Madam Salif, I listened to the Vice President, I listened to President Boaka, I listened to our legislators. It's just the same thing, Kishan. It's the same thing. People doing the same thing, but maybe in different form and different faction. But if you look at the nitty gritty of it, it's just the same old thing. So I don't see anything different. I don't see anything different at all.
So then we have the right to say nothing has changed in Liberia. We stay in a cycle, stay patching the same trouser. And CEO, I know you really don't pay attention to politics in Liberia, but now you're paying attention to it and some of the things that we're seeing. Today we got Prophet Key in jail because he caught someone, but we're so emotional. And everybody said, oh, the man is too rude. Today, Yaka Koluba Ben driven away because of this same thing. But there are other people sitting there who have done worse. You have anything to talk about? You want to add something on that?
Yes. He's right because the things we're seeing in Liberia now is just it may make the same administrative uh, activities from Josh Weah to present. I've not seen any changes. This man has affected in Liberia because I think coming into office he had the power and he had the edge over Josh Weah, being someone who's actually been in the government for about
49 years.
years, that is almost to 40 years plus. So he has not done anything, concrete that people will see and say, well, he has, brought some change for the little time he has been in office. But we'll continue. That's one of the reasons why he is not speaking to his, Miss Serif, because they're not on par when it comes to how the country should, the direction the country is going. he's going another direction, and she's actually, against some of his, rulings and positions that he has taken over the years. So corruption has not gone away. Development has not come forth as promised, and security in the country is still the same. So what direction? Where are we going as a nation? This like, that's why I said something when we actually voting for people to succeed the previous administration or officers or ministers and representatives. We have to be careful because sweet talks will never will never go anywhere. Will never lead us to any promising direction that we want to go as a country. We have to look at the person's track record when it comes to how they will be, where they are now, and where they will be when they take power in being a representative or minister or whatever it is. Well, once the election is coming around, these people go into the communities and start promising these fancy things, and I understand I bring people the condition, because once you are severe destitution, you don't have any ability to vote wisely. You will do anything that will sustain you currently. So that's why they have been they have been affected when it comes to any solid decision making, when anything that will profit them. They have not delivered they have not delivered when it comes to fulfilling the Liberian people's dream, that they thought this Mr. Boyka would have been the redeemer, or somebody who will come to power and bring some type of change, completely different from Mr. Weir. But yes, we are in it, and election is 2029. Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
Mr. Kishan, just
Yeah,
before you
coming.
go further, let add something there in terms of security, right? Let's go back to Madam Saliv, who say her predecessors, they're not talking to her. Let's go back a little bit. Look at the situation of Keith Juba, who was killed on his farm. The 17 young men, those 17 young men were killed between Lower Magibi and that of Grand Bassa County. The 5 bodies that were discovered in Maryland, mutilated body. The Fuda man who was beheaded in River G, the young boy who died whose death was allegedly linked to Sumokopi. Let's look at the issue of Allison, the issue of Harry Greed and others. It's like when you go back further, the issue of security, look at the days of Charles Tilder. A journalist by the name of the late Dati Cleo Brown was flogged by security men right to look into that led to his death. Yeah. The death of another journalist during President Weir time, the death of this journalist from OKF, I just forgot his name, who died as a result of police brutality. Okay, then this current government, the mantra of all of their slogans was based on the fact that they were going to further investigate as it relates to the death of the auditors, the missing three boys, and a lot of issues. We've gone approximately 3.5 years. And in this government, a deputy minister who sits at the Ministry of Information for Culture and Tourism, a ministry that is the custodian of government information dissemination. Listen to his utterances. So, Mr. Kishan, with all of that, my brother, we can say we're not better off. Nothing has changed from the days of Charles Taylor to current. Nothing has changed. You can talk about roles, but let's talk about longevity, the durability of these roles. You just heard Jeff say he don't think that this role might even lie for the next 6 months. So it's people are just doing a lot of cosmetic things, and Madam Sally will come and take the airway. Yes, I understand when there was issue, she knew how to handle some things, but she was not the best of all. If she were, we'll be having the establishment of War and Economic Crimes Code today.
Yes, you're right, Jerome, and that was my next thing I was bringing to you because you know most of these things when it came to people who got missing and like this present government ran with the story concerning the auditors. They talk about Billy $5 million he owing government. They talk about the missing boys, Melvin that was killed. They talk about the $16 billion, which is almost 100 and some more million US dollar. They said that the report was wrong. I think this government should have done something to audit or to check and to come up. We talk about Musu's cat. She was in jail. Oh, the jail or the release her. So what about the girl that was killed? No justice. Nobody. So it's like we're doing the same thing, but in different ways. Everybody doing it different ways. Then we talk about development. And what Jeff saying, that's true. And if I tell somebody now that the road on the Robertsfield Highway, that is not the final. The short little one that they did, because going all the way is going back to the same old road. It's just the starting, but they're going to leave it like that because of politics. So everything that we're doing, we want to do it for 6 years because all the ones that President Weah did, you go to Dole Community today, you can't find it, everything breaking up. The one that was in Looking Town breaking up, and everybody just doing that thing just because they need the vote. And that is not fair, our Liberian. So what this government is doing, so I can say it's like a bus trouser. Everybody come and patch their own. They don't make kind of patch, but at the same trouser we're patching. Going 20 years, Chris, we stay sitting in the same place, thinking about how the rain, if we can get the water from the rain. We stay crying for water. And Liberia got more rain than anything, but our government can even find a means that, yes, we can provide it. But everything we do, we go after you today. The next man will come and go after this person. That's why we said nothing has changed.
And nothing will change. Nothing will actually change. Don't expect changes to come. From where?
That's it.
Where the changes coming from? Open mouth. Where are the changes coming from? From these people in government who bring changes. What changes are you expecting from them?
And then other people who doing good, they say you don't have the right to run for office. They say you're not supposed to run for office. The people that are supposed to run for office are the corrupt people.
Yeah, sometimes, Christian, we got to put it at an equilibrium because politicians out and politicians in is just the same old methodology. Politicians in, politicians out is the same game. You show me the player, I will tell you how the game will end. You show me your inner cycle, I will tell you. You can tell me you will waive your salary, you will build mansion overnight. I just want to see the players around you. I want to see your methodology. I want to see your approach. Saying something is one thing. Implementation is another thing. And that's the place most of our politicians fail.
I mean, I listened to Cummings' statement concerning he's going to waive his salary. Why is his salary? The money he's going to be getting as a president, that salary he's talking about, that's not something to attract anybody to say, oh yeah, because he's going to waive his salary or something. That's another discussion. Well, these guys, like, these are the same discussions that, like, talks to keep putting before the Liberian people just to get in office. Once they get there, it's a different ballgame. People these type of dreams and this type of lifestyle and continue to expect changes from these people. They got no change to offer you or no changes to offer you. I'll be very frank with you. The difference between we in the Western world and Liberia or Africa is because the people in this country, in America, I was speaking, America, they got country above personal interests. First, patriotic. They are patriotic. Country before any personal interest or any institution, whatever it is. In Liberia, is personal issues above national interests. So once they go in office or offices for the next 6 years, the only thing that on their minds is what am I going to do for the next 6 years? Because this is my opportunity. I want to get all the benefit I can get the next 6 years because I don't know what I'm going to win again. So I have to do everything to steal, to do every corruption that is necessary to make myself comfortable for the rest of my time on earth here. In America, no. first country first. The people put the country first to see how they can make this country better and also make the people to be better. In Liberia, we oppress our own citizens. Once we get there, it's all about us, and it would never change, guys. We just keep having the discussion. We'll keep having them, but it would be ended, or
Okay.
deliberations and
Let let,
other
let
issues. So,
we're at 20 more minutes, and before in the politics, and everybody will have the time. We always use the word that things will not change. Sometimes they give the parable. They say if you are in a car and you have an accident, if they bring an ambulance, you will not get in the ambulance. We know that things will not change because we're still using the same player, like what Reverend Cummings just said. He said, "Show me your followers and show me whosoever, or show me who making a statement." Now, they got some people. Mr. Cummings said, "I will not take salary." It's hard for anyone to believe it. He's not talking. Say he's not going to take the security. Now, then we look at the individual. Some people say, like for example, if the CEO say, "I'm going to like, bro, I don't need salary because God bless me." God bless you. But somebody who cannot afford it say, "I can't take salary." It's hard. Now, that is an argument that we can make. He said, "God bless me." How much is this salary? So much. I spend more than this salary talking about. I don't need a salary, but I just want to serve. Yes, you have security. Yes, you have everything like any other president. But he said the salary, I don't in America, they do the same thing. So, Reverend Cummings, let me hear from you. I get my I
Kishan,
getting feedback. I
the,
getting feedback. I don't know for
the,
what.
the general, let's face
I,
the reality, right? We hear people say, okay, Mr. Cummings said, I won't take the salary. Let me give you one typical example. Let's go to the 2005 election. The richest candidate in the room during the 2005 election that had money was Vani
Spanish
Potoshema.
Shema. Yep.
Okay? Vani Sharma had everything that anybody could say, yes, if this guy even becomes senator or become representative or the president, he won't take a salary. But do you know the story of the Big Ball 1, Big Ball 2, and Big Ball 3? That he
But to
was
that, he never
allegedly
promised us.
linked to
He never
that corruption saga. What
he
became
never
of it?
promised not to take salary. Now he never said he was not taking
No,
salary.
no. But I'm just telling you that people will come and say, I have this. For this reason, I will not do XYZ. I will not take salary. Look,
And we all know how
until
he got his money too.
he got the money, but until Mr. Cummings can convince people like us, let's say, for example, he said, I won't take salary. He said, you can't keep, he continued to quote Albert Einstein that you can't keep doing the same thing and expect a better result. But let's look at his inner cycle. Let's look at his inner cycle. It was the same thing 2017 election, the same thing 2023. What make him think that some of us, will be that convinced that he will not take a salary? Many believe that President Bouaka will not do some of the things he's doing now. He will not even ride a bulletproof car, but he's riding a bulletproof car as though somebody is after him. So, Kishan, that's our Liberian politicians for you. These people also introduce GMAP officers to stealing. So it's nobody can tell me that I will do XYZ when from the embryo stages of your political party, we don't see the implementation of it. We don't see it. So what make you think if you are the president, we'll see these things? So sometimes we got to hold our leaders' feet to the fire. The young journalists should be people who have retentive memory to go back memory lane, get some of the utterances and the things they say and follow their track, because they said these things. But let's look in their institution. Are they implementing it? Take, for example, in Mr. Cummings' entourage was Louis Brown, who said the tire suffering. They had a tire suffering rotted. What became of the investigation of that money that went missing? What became of it? If you were set precedent when you were in government, you set it now. Start doing it now in your house. And today, where's Louis Brown? He sit on the Security Council. He's representing us. The man who said he was tired suffering. He had a protest that money went missing. Mr. Cummings, they stayed there yet to tell the Liberian people what became the outcome of the investigation, internal investigation, before we're talking about bringing the police in. So it's just another talk. it's just another talk. I'm not convinced that he
Okay,
will not take his salary.
Very Cummings. And it will be hard for anyone
Yes, sir.
to be convinced. But you said two things, and
Mhm,
I think you are not in there or whatsoever. You talk about the
mhm,
money that got missing. Mr. Cummings,
mhm,
the police refused to get into the case, but Mr. Cummings used his influence, hire people, and they brought the
mhm,
guy back into the country. They took him out
mhm,
service. He was supposed to go to court 3 different times. Even the
mhm,
president of Liberia, former president George Weah, spoke publicly and said, "Y'all lie on this man." And this man went to court 3 times and the judge never showed up. So what Mr. Cummings will do about it? But at least they brought him back. They took him, they were getting ready to prosecute him, and that case never went anywhere. The prime spot suspect. Now, we talk about, I will not take salary, that's true. But look at this person life and see how he make his money. He worked hard like any other Liberian who worked for 40 years before getting his money. You look at other people who
mhm.
get rich from government, from businesses in Liberia, just by working for government, they are millionaires today. If that man tell me that I will not take money, it's hard. But always we should hold people according to their words. And these are things that Mr. Cummings have said since 2017, that I will not take the salary because God bless me. So if you, Jerry Cummings, come and say, I will not take salary because God bless me, it's like Bloomberg in New York. He took $1 a year. He said, just for record's sake. So if someone says something, you hold them accountable, and then the person who's saying it. So I'm
Uh-huh,
not saying that he's a sin, but for
mhm,
now, that's what he's saying.
I don't think. Here's the thing, right? I don't think Liberia's major issue is actually presidential salary here we're discussing. You can take
thank you,
how
CEO.
much salary, so much. What economical inflation will it bring to our economy? It does not add any value. The people, just what Reverend Cummings said, the people within the core, right? The core of the presidency, the people that surrounding the president that is actually the head of or the executive branch is the problem. Mr. Barker now, you see him now, he has no like he does not have the agility, the ability to actually do what a 15 president is supposed to have done. He does not have the energy. Now all the young boys are surrounding him in his core. Those are the people that are behind his decision making because it's the environment that he actually found himself in. So it's not that because he cannot take side. It's just the same when it comes to Cummings. Cummings will be there, but the people that he got himself involved with, those are the people that will probably affect or that will damage his administration.
Okay, but at the
These are the
same
same sort
time,
of guys you see around here. Nothing changed.
you said the people that they get involved in. Mr. Cummings have not gotten the position with Mr. Boaka or Madam Salif or George Weah. But if you look at him, he will not produce new person to run his campaign. Who he brought Louis Brown. And Louis, how politician behave? He came, he tried, he gone back to Boaka. There were so many people who were coming together as coalition, they decided they went back. So if you say Mr. Cummings still got his surrounding from 2017, no, 2023 it was coalition. People were there, different people came in, and after the election, we saw them in UP today. That's the typical Liberian politician. But this may have not changed. The salary is not the issue, but they brought the salary out. They asked him the question again because he said a long time. But this is the only guy who continued to lay out plans and say the government can use it. We can do this. We can go back. There are new things coming up that the government can do, and the citizen will benefit. It's about the citizen because other politicians will keep their plans and say, well, I'll keep it to myself. I can't expose it. So for now, if you say you will not do this, I got to listen to you until you do it.
Well,
General,
but a point of correction, he's not the only politician, to the best of my knowledge, he's not the only politician who rolled out his plan. If we go back as far as 1997 election to 2005 election, I can sit here and name candidates who lay out their plans as compared to some who never lay out nothing, and we saw no document, but they were
Okay.
elected.
That's
Right,
the
So
difference.
he's not the
That's the
first
difference.
person. There were people
No, no,
doing it.
I'm not
right,
speaking for the other people. I'm
right,
saying that he lay out his plan. Other politicians come and lay out the plans. The other people never lay out the plans, never came with no plan, and we put them there.
brother,
So,
what,
and these same people continue to be right in our faces. Tier one came up with plans, and other people had a plan, said this is what we should do. But the thing is that if they're not ready for you, or they don't want you because they need their corrupt politicians and they enjoy them, then that's it.
Mhm.
but I think it's just the same in the 6 and 7. Met with Cummings right in the Trenton there right after we finished playing a game, and I think I asked him a question: what actually is your plan? Concerning the over densely populated Monrovia, what will you do to help uh, to curtail some of the sufferings and of the Liberian people in a one jam up city? And he just had the same type of the same thing you're talking trouser facing the bus facing bus trouser. And we'll do this, we'll do that, and until the reason why I'm not interested in any of the or candidates is because no one has come out to say, listen, guys, we have a major problem. And to you, Reverend Cummings and Reverend Peabody, welcome. But guys, our own suffering it's because our own limited liability on how we're going to think out of the box. The suffering of Liberian people is right in the hands of our own political party, and the president, the judiciary, whatever or politician that's actually involved in government. The only way Liberia can be open to creativity of the international world, international community, and other businesses coming to invest in this country. Guys, trust me, if we have a leadership, a government that can say within the next 10 to 15 years, this is our goal to establishing a new brain capital with paved roads, connecting our capital in Monrovia and other cities, you will see how much development. Nobody want to work for government because there will be a lot of private sectors, a lot of industrial businesses coming into the new to be part of the new capital building or new capital city building, and they will actually want to affect our economy. They will bring in a lot of ideas, but because we don't have the problem, we are not the one putting it before the international community and say, listen, can you guys come to our aid in the next 10, 15 years? This is what we want to have our capital city look like. Can you guys help us? This is maybe it cost 1.2 billion. The international community will raise that money and they will bring their own crew to build our capital city. Once the new capital city is developed or is established, you will see how jobs will continue to go through all Liberia, the entire sub-region in Liberia. And everybody just focusing on Monrovia. Monrovia. Once they go into power, they get to power, it just centered around Monrovia. The rest of the country is neglected. That's why we're not taking out of the box to say, guys, this is the problem. Because our leadership is all about getting rich overnight. That's why the country is completely neglected. Nobody wants to do anything to help the citizenry in our country. Oppressing them. Welcome, Reverend Peabody.
Good to see you, man. Good to see everybody. Good to see you. Good to be back on the show. Good to be back.
Are you back in town now, or are you still in
Yes,
Grand
I
Bassa
am.
trying to
I
run?
am. I'm back in town.
Anytime you see wearing glasses, that glasses.
Yeah, the current. If I enter, I probably won't be able to come on for 5 minutes because the light will keep going, the internet will keep going down and stuff like that. So
The last time I
um,
talked to you, I think you're driving from Big
but
Town.
it's
We
good.
enjoy.
I had an opportunity to visit the studio. I mean, it's well laid off, beautiful, very, very beautiful. Well
You
set up.
met Jeff?
I didn't
You
see.
didn't see me at Desmo. Yeah, you didn't see me.
I saw Desmond and the other guys. Everything. The studio is very beautiful. Far better than some big platform studio that I know of. Far better. Very nice. Well set up. The different rooms and things like that. It was really great job, guys. CEO, good job.
Thank you,
So,
man.
but I've been following the conversation, man. I've been following the conversation. I heard everybody. You guys had a wonderful this. But let me say this here, man. That it's true that a lot of politicians have failed the country, and it makes it difficult for Liberian to really trust. But I can tell you guys out of my own God's feeling and based on conversation, based on what I read about him, I think Mr. Cummings is one of the best person Liberia could ever produce as a president. But apparently our people have not gotten the message yet. That's why they may take the same old man back for the next election 2029 because from what I heard from people I talked to higher up that I spoke with, apparently the United Party is very determined to remain in power, and it's possible that Joe Barker might run again to be president of Liberia. He might run again because they feel that that's the only way he can. That's the only way, they can retain power. But I believe I've sat down with him many times. I've had conversation. He said he would not take pay. He's a very wealthy guy. Let's be honest. He's very wealthy. His investments, his businesses, some that are published and some that are not published and things like that. He's a very wealthy guy. And I think he rather want to work. I think he's one of the best, to be honest, one of the best Liberian I've ever that I've come close. But is Liberian getting the messages? Are we ready for a change? We will be here arguing all day, yelling, but the people in our country, the people that are not ready for change. We are here advocating on their behalf, but they are not ready for change. And that's why you see what is happening in our country. That's why you see the executive controlling the entire judicial system. Anything the executive want. Can you imagine they brought people back from vacation just to discuss or just to expel they bribed the lawmakers. I was talking to one lawmaker. He said, those people brought us back this burst. He used some money just to remove Yeka Kola because the president didn't want Yeka Kola there. But they did not even discuss some of the things like Yeka said. Yeka said the Supreme Court corrupt. Yeka said the president didn't discuss that. The main thing was for them to remove him. And that's why they spent millions of dollars just to bring them back, bribe them to remove Yeke Kola. And if that's the kind of government we're talking about in that country, that's it. Yeah. So and the Supreme Court is a vla because whatever going on now with Supreme Court with Yaga is vla. There's no way they'll be able to even halt that or revoke that something in the legislature. The practice is what the president wants is what the Supreme Court going to do. They are all the ruling. They ask the president what he think of it before they do it. That's what happened. So
is it type of dictatorship thing we're talking about?
Yeah, it's a serious one. Serious one. That's what happened.
Well, elected by the Liberian people in your district.
Mm-hmm. We started with this guy. We started with what the guy named. We started with Speaker Kofa.
Mr. Kofa, yeah.
The president did not want him there. They removed him. We started with Dr. Topa Christian. The Supreme Court ruled, put the man back. You ever hear anything they say they're appealing a case? That's another dead case. Nothing will happen to that. Then they wanted Yeke. The president did not want Yeke there. He did not. So he was one of the main ones. And I heard even the vice president was the leader of that. He was the one that he put in charge to lead that effort to remove him. And that's why they did it. Wow. That's exactly why they moved him. So Liberia got money. You got people there, dirt poor all over the place. I went to different villages in Liberia, different little counties, see people had a dirt poor, people begging everywhere you turn. Yet and still, you're willing to spend millions of dollars just for something
to remove somebody.
Insignificant stuff. The man. So where's the free speech in our country? That's what he could have said. A battle. It's very, very bad off. But I can tell you, guys, yeah, we may have different views, but I think the best person to ever lead Liberia now would be Mr. Cummings, my personal view. But our people, they don't look, our people advocate for suffering. Liberian people advocate, they believe in hard times. So they continue to advocate for hard times. And that's what they want. They don't care. You got Speaker Richard Namakun, Thomas Faladem parading all over the country, doing what they want to do. Corruption. The guy went to the border, paid themselves more than $180,000 as the traveling allowance. And at the end of the day, they drank the palm wine, they got drunk, they came and started singing the more we are together. Your friend is my friend, and they started doing all those things. So it's a difficult situation. It's difficult. Difficult.
Look, and that is true. Like our people, the people of Liberia, it's so sad. They pay them for every little thing that they try to pay them. They pay for their votes. They truck them from place to place. They enjoy it. I never see citizens that enjoy poverty. They see their leaders eating dry rice and fried fish. They clap. They see the leader driving a brand new car. They say, "Oh yes." But look at Ghana. Look at Sierra Leone. Look at Ghana and Nigeria. We say the people are corrupt, but every former officials. That's why sometimes the country say, "Look, I can't prosecute this guy because the guy just opened a company that employ over 500 of our citizens. Yes, he's corrupt. They will take some of the money from him. But look at our millionaires in Liberia. Look at the millionaires. Every one of them had government jobs. They came from government. They entered government depot. Thomas Fala entered as a plank seller. Today, he's a millionaire. Every one of them are millionaires. But yet, stay, Chris, I'm telling you today, if you ever try it, you can go to Liberia and you drive your best cars. The citizen or some of the educated people will say, look at him. He's driving a G-Wagon, people suffering. But look at what they're driving. The speaker, the president pro tem, look at the car they're driving. But ordinary Liberians in a nice car, and if you try to get into politics and say, my man, move from here, you're driving G-Wagon. Cummins drive a Ferrari, it's a problem. Look at, he said he won't be president, but he's driving Ferrari. So what else we should do? That is citizen, and the citizen take it. So you driving G-Wagon, the next thing they will say, the man driving G-Wagon. The people just love hard time. They love poverty.
The people you're talking about in government, they are millionaires overnight, but man, one thing about money, once the first letter in money is what? M, right? It's management. If you cannot manage money, you can give you $1 billion today. If you lack management in money, you're gonna go homeless over the next 3, 4, 5 years. They give you $1 billion or whatever it is. So that's the thing we're talking about. They are millionaires overnight, but after they leave offices, you see a lot of them on the sidewalk, begging and doing stuff because they never manage their money. They don't know how they got it,
And Liberia is not poor, Chris. Liberia got money.
That's a frustration.
Liberia got money. When you hear some of the money the guys are spending in the street, you won't believe it. You won't believe it.
In our country, no good hospitals. We have to come overseas to get medical treatment. Sometimes the signal you get will not allow you to even travel. 1 hour. If you don't have the medical intervention, you die right at the airport. And we're not thinking about it. And it's
bad, Chris. It's bad. We don't even have it. And I was talking to one senator, and he said, people have to be very honest. The government had not created one job for Liberian people. They only try to talk about public web building role and hire people. That only the government job the people they hire, but the government had not created one job out of the government. Not one. Healthcare sector is poor. But yet, still see some of the lawmaker cars. See some of the cars that drive. See some of the money they're talking about. How much money they got recently just to do certain things. It's sad.
Everybody, information dissemination is vital, very important. You are a man of God. Let me take you somewhere a little bit. I listened to you. You said, I'm not disputing the fact that this guy is not competent. Mr. Cummins is not competent. You can read the resume. You can read between the lines, right? But let's take, for example, Nehemiah chapter 4, went to rebuild the broken walls of Jerusalem. Go back and read his messages to the people. His messages to the people changed the people's mind, told them that Tobias and Sanballat, cannot be the guys that will stop you people
Mm-hmm.
from us rebuilding the broken walls.
Right.
It's your messaging. The people who are buffering the message. People often say, oh, the Liberian people are hard to deal with. I'll give you one other example. When I was in Liberia, there was a representative by the name of Dave Kuman. Dave Kuman was a CDC representative in the former
I'm good
then
friend.
1997. It was 1997 election from Stephen Tobin Estate to New Georgia Junction. It was constituency number 10 to as far as where Darren's they don't live. Okay. When Dave Kuman became representative, Beauty Barkham was the superintendent. At that time, Madam Salif time, there was something called County Development Fund. They were distributing County Development Fund. I had just traveled from Ghana, came to Liberia, and Star Radio was having a program. And because we drove from Ghana to Liberia, I look at the poorest road condition. I look at the poverty reduction strategy. I led a protest called No Road, No Vote. 5 a.m. in the morning, I was on Star Radio. 7 a.m. in the morning, I was in the Bandos Estate Market talking to wheelbarrow boys, shoeshine boys, marketers, and taxi drivers. But Dr. Peabody, do you know that the market women brought a table from in the market and put it on the street and said, no car going, no car coming in? You know who were the liaison officer for the government? It was Minister Brandon Samuka. Just imagine, my job was on the line. My boss, brother Clement Shaw, was running, and I was leading a protest. I was a radio manager, but I was leading a protest, no road, no vote. And the people turned out in huge number. It depends on the messaging. It depends on what you're saying to the people. So I don't subscribe to the idea that our people are not willing to change. Some of the messengers, the way they disseminate the message, they present their candidates as though the candidates is some demand goal, the candidate is rich, and this, that. Look, when you start selling a candidate that the candidate too rich, there's something in Liberia called the National Petitioning Association. The National Petitioning Association will petition you 20 times and eat all your money, and your messengers will go nowhere. So Liberians are waiting to change. But let's see how we can tailor the message. Let's see how we can fine-tune the messages, but they don't do it. They be selective. They got media institutions they can go to. You put people in front to disseminate information that they cannot even tailor the messages to the people in the local vernacular. You were just in Grand Bassa. When there was an outbreak of cholera in that place, people were dying. What we did, a British woman sat down, we convinced her, let's do it in the people local vernacular. The political parties will wait for the National Elections Commission to educate the people on voter education. You start to create awareness. Yeah, Kear Radio, buy airtime, create jingles, even if it's going to be in the local dialect. Do something. But we wait for election season and we wait for these lawmakers to come and be taking money, and then they do the worst thing of all time. So our people want to change, but the messengers, they need to retell the message, rekindle the message. That's why I use the illustration of Nehemiah. Why he got the people to believe that he can rebuild the broken walls. It happened. Can it happen in Liberia? Yes, it's possible.
Yeah, but the mindset of our brothers and sisters, just before the mindset, Mr. Reverend Cummins, the mindset of our brothers and sisters are terrible. Liberia is a gullible culture. When one person says something negative, it flies across like a plane flying all over the world. We have had this negative stigma about Mr. Cummins. People have come up with the gay thing about Mr. Cummins, and there are people I've talked to in Liberia somewhere. Oh, no, nobody want this gay person to be president. Nobody, and stuff like that, because what people have said and have brought, because they don't want certain people to lead, which is totally bad. And you got people who are doing that. Our people is not the kind of people who will sit down and think when messages come across. When they hear one, they fly across the whole continent, the whole country. Well,
let me just add a piece, right? Aloysius Stowe, Councillor Aloysius Stowe. I'm driving from Gardner, coming to town. My boss at the time was Benin Ayure. Aloysius Store on the radio, talking all kind of stuff. This guy stole money. This guy, we got proof. I
Yeah.
received a call from Benina. Benina said, Jerome, where are you? I said, I'm driving to town. He said, go to Truth FM. I'll pay for the airtime. I will challenge these guys today. I said, Chief, don't respond. He said, no. For the first time, that was the first time you hit the radio. I said, Chief, don't respond. We'll respond. Don't respond. We'll respond. He said, no. His wife at the time said, Jerome, today, leave this man. Let him respond. Ben and I drove from Kearsburg. I got to the station first. I got to the station. I told the station manager, I said, we're paying for 2 hours. Any amount of money, charge that money, we'll pay for the airtime today. My man wanted to exonerate himself. Benny and I got in the studio and they challenged Aloysius Store, who had a $50,000 check. I had a $50,000 check. Aloysius Store, you provide all the documents today as you claim. You on the radio. This is $50,000. We gave you the $50,000 today. So sometimes Dr. P. Bali, the company said in an exclusive interview that his people, the people who control media, information dissemination, they were not ready to hit back. So people were running with the narrative. But if you're ready to hit back, Dr. P. Bali, Liberians, politicians, and Liberians, if he who pays the piper play the tune continuously, and you are ready to defend yourself, you hit them. You gotta hit hard. That's the rhythm some of our politicians want us to. And if you're not prepared to hit hard, you hitting soft, they will keep hitting you.
All right, thank you so much, Jeff.
Okay, we'll open the lines.
Now you have to elaborate people that
Let's get another 10, maybe 10 minutes for the callers before we go to our next segment.
Yes, folks, so if you're there, you're listening to Conversation with the Vision Bearer here on 95.9. It's time that we interact with you on the first segment. You've listened to the conversation. What are your thoughts? What do you make of it since the reign of President Taylor, Salif, and George Weah? What can you say so far? What has our country benefited? Where is Liberia? What change have you seen so far in the country? What can you say? 0777 959 959 0777 959 959 0881 871 This person on the line. Good evening.
Good evening.
Your name and where you call from?
Yeah, I'm Thompson Yati, calling from Canada, Tusafi.
Yes, yeah, you Thompson.
Yes, I just want to lay my issue on ABC. Alexander Kennedy Cummings.
Go ahead.
Yes, I believe that, you see, one of the things that wrong with all we Liberians, and one of the things that is lacking with Cummings is because of the stop running. As soon as Cummings stop running is taking Hakan seriously. And to be very frank, these are the very people that you have to use. No other person. I enjoy Rabbi Jerome Cummings. I enjoy, yes, he laying the foundation. But who was Cummings use? Who the people are Cummings going to use? The same old politicians. To give a message. Nobody. We're not seeing somebody say, unless people like the Rabbi Jerome Cummings come, other people can come from America, different place, who ideology is quite different from the politicians that are residing in Liberia. Okay. The recycled politicians. Okay. Yes, so thank you for the time.
Thank you so much. You made your point. Good evening.
Good evening.
Yes, Edward Joe. Let's hear you, my brother.
Thank you for the topic on this question. And I want to say many thanks to our panelists. You know, Kumi is a good guy. In fact, Kumi is very elaborate, a serious country. Honestly, Kumi should be like the level that the president we are in a position that Kumi will be in. Liberia problem is and much of our politician, much of Kumi is now a real politician. Can you imagine the going campaign? So it's on the net. In fact, no, what it was the reason. It was one of the reasons for the president when election, because when he came in the breed, he raised a lot of people onto him because he was extracted. But 2023 now the man brought Louis Brown. Who is Louis Brown? Louis Brown was on President Taylor. When on Malaseli, brought in Mota Hassan Birete, brought in all the politicians that are traffic. They killed the man's dream. So for me, if Kumi will be president for the now, let Kumi try to think that the process, think outside the box. Some of you that are in the state now, man, so you have another way to do this. So you're there to be spending time with your family, enjoying yourself. When you take your phone, it's time to talk to the Liberian people. You have love for your country. You have no reason to do what you're doing. Because, I mean, why are you going to lose in the first place? Some of you have to calm down here and talk to the people. Shoot people more calm. But I see regular men around here, bro.
Okay. Thank you so much. Let's take another person here on the line. Okay, 777-959-959-81 871-871-670 +231 777-959-959. Good evening.
How you doing?
Yes, your name and where you join from?
It's Brahma Samala calling from Bonnet.
Brahma, let's hear you.
Really, this government, we can even compare this government with the other government. This government, the government is really worse. It's worse. In fact, I didn't even know how to compare it. Because the same way the government, we need to see the guns around, police harassing, the same way the government, since they have no way to move, we doing business, the business to move. So the government is one of the worst government that we ever see. Yes.
Okay. Thank you so much. Let's get another person right here. Good evening.
Yes, sir.
Your name and where you call from?
My name is Anthony Sayer. I talk to you from Bourgeois. I'm the vice president for Operation M2.
M2, motorcycles. Okay, go ahead.
Our thing has changed. When 2007, I went Maryland County. There's a place called Loboken. That place was a very big dish. Car hardly moved to those places. The area they call Wasoto Ken. We spent 7 days in that area. Even to the place called Porter in Grand Julia County, I spent more than 2 days. The car been stuck in the mud. But as time go by, things change, and gradually today, you can hear people going there and they're saying they're coming up with testimony. Things has changed, and things will continue to change. So the other wish for the better.
Okay.
Though it will not be changed 100%. Somebody will be doing the other one, and at the same time, they're doing the other one. 6 or 7 rights, but 2 wrongs.
Okay.
So there is part of that happening. So things has changed. I think you were talking about the Burma Road. Look at the Bourgeois Island Road. Look at that road from Freeport to the Burma Bridge, and look beyond. Even the other road from Tuefa to Patu Nukutan. You just take a tour. Next time, just branch off the road and see the road that have been placed to connect Nukutan.
Okay.
So things have changed, and things will change, and things will change.
Thank you so
and
much.
God wants to be better. I say. Good evening.
Thank you. Good evening. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, you low. Hello.
I'm Daniel to Makade calling from Brazil.
Okay, Daniel, let's hear you.
My senior brother for Liberia, our country, the main problem of our country now is party system. Well, the other person will go, the other person will go. Everything should be a party. You know, I am a UK. Even when CDC is working, or then working, or I know they're working. But for the government, for me, I am a young man. I really admire the government.
Okay.
But some places I'm going to go way out of the like, some places like Sano, they're on Nima Road, some places we go, things are very tough on all. But for now, we go there, you come out with an east.
Okay. Thank you. Good evening. Oh, this person slipped off. 0777 959 959 0777 959 959. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening, my brother.
Yes, your name and where you come from?
Mr. Tan, I join you from the borough of Kutan.
Mr. Tan?
Yes.
Okay, let's hear you, Tan.
Yeah, I want to commend you for the program. The question is, wow, we experienced on the past government, isn't so?
Go ahead.
Yeah, for us in this present region, within the security sector, when you have someone who is being placed on a love and directed the police director. That ideology would be transformed to him. The present police director would then see him ADKN to Jote. So his ideology, the implementation of Liberian police is similar to Jote. In terms of infrastructure development, there are some undertaking, but it's not effective as we expected it. Look at the road from Bowman, from out of people towards Import Bridge. We are going to a year plus. Up to now, it has not completed. You know what become of pedestrian people who are sick from bombing coming to Monrovia? And look at the business climate. The value of our citizen depend on its take-home pay. Look at the employment rate. Have the government employ almost 5,000? I say no. So there are lots to be done. For women coming from a corporate background, we need investors, more especially in the private sector. Because anything that government is in, my brother, if you're not part of the three branches of government, you don't enjoy it. And the work in Kinjo now, government has suspended the RT taking of identification card. So if you are Liberian, even go to Kinjo the house, if you don't have identification card, what become of you? So there are lots to be done. Lot.
Okay.
People who call and say people clear anymore. Liberia was not. No one went to war because of the rule. No one went to war because of French names. There are so many factors that led to the war. So those factors shouldn't be repeated.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you so much, man.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Good evening.
Good evening.
Your name, where you call from?
Yeah, my name is Tikpa Mato, and I call you from Johnsonville.
Yes, sir, you Tikpa.
Yeah, thank you. You know, my brother, the problem of Liberia is we ourselves. I hear people complaining the government, Liberia is high, and the government doing nothing. Look, God said in heaven, our forefathers used to send manos and bro. Now, he is not sending it down. Meaning, everybody as a human being should find a way out. The government is ours, and we make out the government. If we say the government is not doing anything, then ourselves, we are not doing anything. Because we voted for them. We stood in the storm to vote for these people. So what we saw that motivate us to go and vote for the people. You see? So when I hear people saying the government is a country is the government not looking the interest of the people, then it baffles me what you were thinking of, what you were looking at to vote for these people. Thank you, man.
Thank you so much. Good evening. Good evening. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, your name, where you call from?
I'm calling from Nimakate.
You call from where?
Nimakate.
Where your name?
I need Goge.
Goge. How you?
Now what's it begin?
I hear you talking about Liberia.
Okay. Let me hear you. What you want to say? Go ahead.
Yeah, I don't understand the person. Thank you. The question very well done.
Which part of Nima you calling from?
Grandmaster.
Oh.
Nima.
You can play phone on the radio.
Grandmaster Nima.
Yeah. I know somebody getting phone say call. Tell the person you calling from Nima. Good evening.
Good evening, brother.
Your name, where you call from?
I'm Justin Bomo, and I call from Wiala, Jamaican Junction.
From Wiala, Jamaican?
Wiala, Jamaican Junction.
Oh, okay. Let's hear you, my brother.
How you listening to the radio? Or
how you listening?
Yeah, you're very clear and loud.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm monitoring the show. I really why I decided to call.
Let's hear you, my brother. Go ahead.
Yeah, a fellow just called saying that Liberia is better. What made Liberia better? We are suffering, my brother. Don't call that just call and say everything is better. Everything is better. Of course. In we are here, now you feel all that, brother. Now you feel. 2 ways to find a year a day. Even they get the work in a year, and not some more problems the ongoing.
The jetty, those working for the Jetty Rubber Corporation?
Yes, Jetty. You work for Jetty for you to get a pay, now you see. They pay when they don't pay you. The money is likely to do everything. You will live with nothing.
Are you one of the workers?
No.
Okay.
I all the way to that place, my brother. My dad and my friend working there. As for me, I'm a king farmer. I bring my king farm. I survive a king farming and cattle farm. I was survive, but we are here. You will finish crop block. Yeah. So nobody will lie to her and say like bread is better. Like bread is not better. Nobody.
But the man of view now.
Yeah, okay, that's a view, but we need to look for a leader that will really help this country. And I know Alex Kumi will be one of the men that will help to transform this country. Because looking at Kumi, the man get his own money, apart from the money. But getting a chance to really lead the country, you see what will happen. You getting me?
Okay.
But we'll take somebody who put them there, continue to suffer, or they see the country better. So thank you, my brother. Thank you.
Thank you for your points. Thank you so much. We'll take a few more. 0777959 959 0881 871 plus 231 777 959 959. We're having a very wonderful conversation. Good evening. Your name and where you call from?
Michael Chris is calling from Lane Street.
Marco from Lane Street. Let's hear you.
For me, I only pray in goal. It may not be, it will be session one day, all freeze there. It will be for a record for that. It will stick the other for that.
It says you sanction the government.
They should freeze.
Oh, freeze.
Oh, okay.
It will be that no freeze. Therefore, they will let me. Just put our kind of, it will be careful. You put that with 2 more years.
But they are your lawmakers. Why you won't go to freeze them?
Yeah, but the people will tell us to go all around. But then they go to 10 70. Look at that wrong. Wow, we are there. My play, I will not give you. I will give you. Yeah, see that kind of that one. Clear there, one. Easy. So we have to stay there. But one that don't go under our rescue.
Okay. Thank you, my brother. The city will freeze.
All right. I think we can transition to our second.
Can I squeeze this person in the last caller? Let me just squeeze you in. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening, Jeff.
Yes, 1 minute.
Jonah Bima from Caldwell, St. Beach.
Jonah, let's hear you from St. Beach, Caldwell.
Yeah. What country is better? They go from and enter GSK. My brother died in GSK. There's no job for GSK. People are suffering. What is job in the country here? If you go to the mosque, you
say your brother or your dollar?
My brother-in-law.
Your brother-in-law.
Yeah. I went to GSK. I said, but we suffering in the country. No job in the hospital. We're not saying nothing good. Government providing job for people. People say we enjoying the country is coming up. Go look at the roads and what they are talking about. Who did that road? It was just we are. Or people say we enjoying. What are we enjoying? There's nothing we enjoying, brother. Okay. Thank you for the show.
Thank you. Well, we hold a course there, folks. We'll transition to our next talking point. Yes, CEO, General, Dr. Peabody, Reverend Cummings. The callers have spoken.
Hour of Hope with the CEO. Do you know your Bible, or do you just say amen at the right time? It's time to find out on the Hour of Hope. Here's the deal. You call in. We ask you a Bible question. You get it right. You win $5. Yes, it is a real money for real Bible knowledge. Was it David or Daniel? Old Testament or New Testament? No. Cheating, just have faith, focus, and think fast. You have 5 seconds to answer the question. It is fun. It is fast. It is full of the Word of God. And every correct answer puts $5 in your pocket. So warm up your memory, grab your Bible, and get ready to shout, I know that one. This is Hour of Hope, where the Word is powerful and the answers pay. Call in, speak up, and win $5.
Standing true, glory, I will live God the glory. Oh, RIP CEO. With the CEO.
Yeah, hi. Okay, this is the Hour of Hope with the CEO and Vision Bearer of Kear Humanitarian Foundation and the Kear Network. We got our two pastors. They are ready. They just brought, I see two of my pastors were just looking at the assignment they gave them from, yes, they gave them some assignment from the university, and now they're trying to release it on you. So get ready. And you say you
I saw
smart.
people are turning the pages.
Yeah. I see people are going back to the old notes and I saw
I haven't checked my notes for a long time to review it today.
That picking are always calling. They park again. I said the ball call my show and all want. I said that picking are always calling. They park again. They're ready for you today. Let's see if your pastor can answer that question. So open the phone line, Jefferson. And if you listen to us in Sano, also if you call from Sano, because I don't know what your Sano people doing. And I just got to know that
already coming in.
Yeah,
Yes,
maybe it's late on that side or so. I don't know. But anyway.
Hello, you live.
Yeah, I'm lucky. A few weeks, so I'll be lucky today.
Edward Joe?
Yeah, man.
Edward
Okay.
Joe.
Yes.
Talk for me this day, so I will be lucky.
Okay, Edward, listen for your question.
Reverend Peabody, you want to go first?
All right, let me start. Edward Joe, it's good to be back, Edward, on the show. Let me just ask you one very easy question. Who was Paul fellow prisoner? Huh?
Sale.
Man, no. Easy question.
Sale.
In the book of Philemon 1:23, who was Paul's fellow prisoners?
Paul and Sale.
No, you got it wrong.
Try again, Edward. Try again. Good evening.
Good evening.
Your name and where you call from?
My name is Victor GP. They're calling from Russia.
Okay, Victor, listen.
Okay, Victor, I have an easy question for you. And this question is from the book of 1 Samuel. Tell me how many stones David took to the battlefront?
5 stones.
Congratulations to you.
You say your name is?
Victor GP here.
Victor, call your number.
On this number.
Call your number. Is it on this number? I don't know the number. 773 27 04 75.
Now watching Peter on this.
Okay, watching Peter on it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
What phone are you using?
What kind of phone are you using?
Teddy bear.
Our. Good evening. Yes, your name and where you call from?
My name is Hamilton John.
Hamilton. Okay, listen.
Oh, Hamilton. His name is Haman. His name is Haman. Hemen. Whose grandson was he?
I'm not getting him.
You gotta listen.
The name is Haman. Heman. Haman.
Yeah.
Whose grandson was he?
Oh no, I'm not getting clear.
Whose grandson was Haman? Haman.
Okay, who was? Okay, let me do another way. I know you answer if I do it another way.
So listen again. Let me rephrase.
Who was?
Well, you already
Samuel grandson. What's the name of Samuel grandson?
You already called it, Ravi.
Oh.
Samuel grandson?
Yeah.
No, I don't have knowledge.
Oh, God. You can listen well.
Edward, wait, back again.
You can listen well.
Okay, Edward.
We got an answer. You are not listening.
You are not listening.
Okay, Edward Joe. You said earlier on you've been biological. You're blessed, not biological, my brother.
Okay.
Okay. So here's a simple question for you. Which New Testament book has Jesus' Sermon on the Mount? You start with him.
I give you the book of Matthew.
Congratulations to you. That's it.
Wow.
Edward, go ahead, no more, Edward.
He said, wow.
Yeah, 887 530-707.
That's all right. Thank you.
Edward, you following or he left? Good evening.
Good evening.
Your name and where you call from?
My name is Tigbe S. Mator, and I call you from Johnsonville.
Tigbe Mator, welcome. Listen to your question, Dr. Peabody.
Tigbe, I want you to finish. I want you to finish this sentence. What? It said, "Where there is no vision." I want you to finish that sentence. Very easy. I want to give you that.
Easy.
Where there is no vision, my people perish.
Okay, you got it.
You say Mator?
Yeah, Mator. Tigbe S. Mator.
Tigbe Mator.
Yeah, after follower of the show.
Yes, I know that. Call your number.
0770
770
49
say
49
49
39
39
79.
09.
Sure.
Okay.
That's what you're using. Yeah,
Following as well. Good evening.
Good evening.
Your name and where you call from?
My name is Grace. Your cousin calling from Balance.
Grace. Okay. Pastor Cummings.
Grace, tell me, there are how many books in the Old Testament? The Old Testament contains how many books?
79 books.
Congratulations to you.
Congratulations, Grace. Call your number.
777
777
33
33
81
81
83.
83. Grace, what kind of phone are you using?
I followed you already. I sent you the screenshot last week.
Oh, okay. Okay, so you're a new people. All right, thank you. I'll get you. Good evening.
Hello?
Hello. Is this Fidesco Amos?
Yeah.
The voice. I got your voice now. Yes, hear you.
You got?
I got your voice now. So, Dr. Peabody.
Okay, I want you to finish. I want you to finish this proverb. All right, listen. It's very easy answer. It says, "Liberal are not to be." What would be the next word? Just one more word. Liberal are not to be.
Come again?
I want you to finish this proverb listing. Liberal are not to be.
Blank.
Be blank. Be what?
Finish the sentence.
Are not to be foolish.
No, sorry.
Go back.
The answer is not to be rich. Proverb.
Good evening.
Hello.
Hello, your name, where you call from?
My name is Aberti. I call from Panama Keba.
Aberti from Panama Keba. Okay, Aberti, listen.
Aberti, here is an easy question for you. And this question is from the book of 1 Samuel. Tell me who is speaking and to whom. Am I a door that you come to me with sticks? Am I a dog that you come to me with sticks? Is a famous passage in the Bible. Famous story happened between two great men. Am I a dog that you come to me with sticks? No line?
No line.
No level.
Okay, try again.
I'll
Try
call
again.
LEC. I'll call LEC.
Living. Hello. You're very low. Hello. Yes. Your name, where you call from?
The town from the borough of Kuta.
Okay, let's hear you. Just listen.
Are you ready?
Sure.
Who does God call firstborn, the higher than the king of the earth?
Pardon me?
Who did God call my firstborn that is higher than the kings of the earth? Who was that?
Jesus Christ.
Sorry. The
Try
answer is David.
David, try again. Good evening.
Good evening.
Your name, where you call from?
My name is Karen, calling my brother.
Karen, a minute ready. Okay.
Okay, Karen, here's your question. Tell me where in the book of 1 Samuel I can find this. Today, the Lord will deliver you in my hands. Who is speaking and to whom?
Yeah, go ahead.
David speaking to Goliath. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Karen. Karen, call your number. 773 34 83 46. Okay, Karen. Good evening.
Good evening.
Your name and where you call from?
I'm calling from Mecklen Street.
Ina from Mecklen Street.
Ina.
Dr.
Ina,
Peabody.
I want to ask you one simple question because it appears that nobody answering my question. Okay.
All right.
What is the first book in the Old Testament?
The what?
The first book in the Old Testament.
Genesis is the first book in the Old Testament.
Okay, yeah, that's it. That's it. You're right. You got it.
Call your number, Ina. Congratulations.
Okay.
Call your number.
0772
772 79 24 12. Ina, what kind of phone you using? You following us already?
Button phone.
Oh, okay. Try to get on your phone so you can get more card. Good evening. Your name and where you call from?
Yeah, Jonah Bima from Saint Israel.
Okay, Jonah. All right. Jonah Bima.
Okay, Jonah Bima. Okay, Jonah, here's a simple question for you, okay? In which language was most of the New Testament given? In which language was most of the New Testament given?
In the book of Hebrew.
I said, which language, not book?
In the Hebrew language.
Oh, but you said in the book of Hebrew, but yeah, you're correct. It's
Okay.
in Hebrew.
You said Jonah?
Yeah, Jonah Bima.
Okay, Jonah. Call your number.
777
777 53
Yeah, 533222.
3222. Jonah, what kind of phone you using?
I said you celebrate you.
Oh, you still using? Oh my. Oh my. Good evening. Yeah, Mina, where you call from? You gotta leave the noise. You have to leave the noise.
There's too much noise.
Go ahead. Call your name.
Now, who behind you that talking?
There's somebody making noise in the back there.
Visually impaired Abraham Carr from Kesali Boulevard. Okay, listen. Aaron Peabody.
Okay, what's the name of Joseph's two sons?
Joseph, two sons?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got it?
Okay. You said no. Good evening. Yeah, name where you call from. Hey, Otis.
Okay, so then I'm white and blue.
Okay, Otis.
Yeah, they say no sweat. They must say two colors.
No.
Kishan, you want to mute your mic?
I've muted you already. Pastor Kumis.
Okay. All right. I have a simple question for you, my sister. Is that me or me? Jeff?
Yeah?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I'm hearing you.
Okay. So, but I want you to answer this question. Tell me, how many months pregnant was Elizabeth as compared to that of Mary?
This is all from the phone.
You're
Huh?
very low, Otis.
Yes.
Go
Elizabeth
ahead.
was how many months pregnant?
Yes, she was in her fourth month.
When Mary met her, no, she was not in her 4 month.
Try again.
You try again, okay?
Hello?
Yes.
Yeah, Fidesco trying for a second time.
Okay, Fidesco. Reverend Peabody.
All right, here's my question to you. All right. If you are listening, I want to ask you this question. How long did Moses' mother hide him to escape the death of Pharaoh?
I'm getting you. She's breaking in.
No, that you not there.
You breaking in. Pay attention. I said, how long did Moses' mother hide him to escape the death of Pharaoh?
How much?
How long? How long Moses' mother? Okay, let me see. How long Moses' mother was hiding him from Pharaoh?
It was just a day. Now, any longer time?
Sorry, man. Sorry. You know that.
Is that your answer?
Mine, you're wrong. Sorry, you're wrong.
Try again. Fidesco. Good evening.
Okay, I got a question.
Go
Your name
ahead.
and where you come from?
Robert Billy, Shara Community Duboro.
Okay, Robert. Listen to your question.
Okay, Robert, how many churches were addressed in the book of Revelation? How many churches?
7 churches.
Okay, can you name one or two? Okay, you congratulations. Don't worry. Before you start, you get stuck.
Okay, Robert, right?
Yes.
Go ahead, Omar.
0775
775
976
976
443.
443. Robert, what kind of phone you using?
I'm a follower. I've been following.
Oh, okay. You sent a screenshot already, right? You've been following. Yeah, I think you're one of those. Yeah, they come for time. Okay. All right. Good evening.
Hello?
Yes, your name and where you call from?
Aborti, you want finance?
Oh, Aberty. Okay. Pastor Cummins?
Okay, Aberty. What she said?
She said, don't ask her that question.
Aberty. Simple question. And the question is found in the book of Acts chapter 12. In Acts chapter 12, 1 and 2, Herod killed James, the brother of John. But the church decided to do something in Acts chapter 12, verse 5. What was it?
God, you to the far.
God to the So what do you do in the night before you go to bed?
I can pray.
Try again, okay? So you just tell me the answer, but you may say, I was saying anyway. You said, oh God.
So I pray. Answer that prayer. Yes. So okay. So for those of you who have just joined, the number 0777 959 959 0777 959 959 0881 871 670 0881 871 670. If you have WhatsApp, maybe you only get internet, you get money in your phone. To call, you can call +231 777 959 959. Good evening.
I got a question.
Yes. Your name, where you call from?
This is Brother Watson from the Shara community.
Waxing Peters.
Sure.
Okay. All right.
When you get a call that said, brother, that means the man know the Bible.
Everybody.
Okay, listen, I got a question in the book of Revelation. What happened in the battle of Armageddon?
In the book of what, Revelation?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I just said, what happened in the battle of Armageddon?
The battle was Satan will be arrested.
Eh?
Satan will be arrested and be put into a pit.
No.
Try
I said,
again.
what happened? Try again.
Try
It's
again.
not about Satan will be arrested.
Hello?
Fidesco Amos?
Yeah, man, you can't tell.
Okay.
Ah.
All right.
Everybody.
The people are the main question can be too hard.
Okay, let me take it.
Let me get it, man. Let me get it, man. One.
All right, Komis, you want to get a man
Let me get it, man. One.
Say people just came from Liberia that the people just came home. Well, a whole lot of assignment.
You just made a question tricky that all now.
You gotta leave the radio, Fidesco.
As you give it.
Hey, well, Fidesco, let me give you one easy question, right? Let me give you one easy question, right? Okay. The first of the 10 plague in Egypt. What was the first one? The 10 plagues in Egypt. What was the first one that God sent to Pharaoh?
It was a fraud.
I mean, you say you listen. The first one out of the 10 plagues.
First thing that God, Pharaoh did, and Moses.
The first one was, okay, the first punishment he said was he turned the water into blood.
Yeah. You got that one now. Ain't say how.
You're checking it.
You got it.
All right, congratulations. Call your number. 088 44 52 90.
You just gotta keep listening because sometimes that people rephrase the question.
Hello, your name, where you call from?
I'm Darius from Subatan community.
Darius from Subatan, Tuporo.
Yeah.
Okay, let's hear. Just listen to your question. Are you coming?
Okay, Darius. Here is a simple question for you. Okay, give me the name of the king who went to see the witch of Endor.
Come again?
Give me the name of the king that went to see the witch of Endor.
No lie.
Okay, try again. Yes. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Your name, where you call from?
Chris calling from Broadway.
Chris Amos.
Chris Noah.
Chris Noah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Chris. Listen to your question.
Oh, the person left.
Pastor Kumis.
Pastor Kumis, go ahead. People are going.
Pastor Kumis. General.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ready?
So, yeah, you can ask.
Okay, how many trumpets are there in the book of Revelation? How many trumpets are there?
How many what?
Trumpets.
7.
Congratulations.
Question comes from the book of Revelation.
Call your number.
081.
Amen. Read it.
081
32
32
44
44
42.
42. You say your name is Chris?
Chris Noah.
Chris Noah. Okay. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening. How are you?
Hey, we're good. Is this Steven?
Yeah,
I
how
know
are you?
Steven from Balasua, eh?
Yeah,
Okay, I can remember your accent. Okay, Steven, listen.
Okay.
Who turn? My turn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Who was buried in the valley of Moab?
Buried in the valley of Noah.
Moab. I said Noah. I said Moab. Who was buried there?
Moab.
Yeah, who was buried there?
Moab. 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 Who was buried there?
Elisha.
No, man. Go to bed. Go to bed. Go to bed.
Try again.
Moses were buried there. Moses.
Try again. Try. Good evening.
Hello.
Hello. Your name and where you call from?
Aberti.
Oh, Aberti. Pastor Kumis. Pastor Kumis.
And my wife's name is Albertine, and she's Alberti. Okay, so let me make it easier for you. Okay.
Easier for
Our business manager.
What are the business manager?
Yeah, our new Aberti.
Okay, I will answer something relating to money.
Yeah.
Let me answer something relating to money. Give me the name of the disciple who received 30 pieces of silver.
Okay.
The business manager let money too.
Aberti, call your number.
0
555
12.
12.
Yes.
Yeah.
05
05
72.
72. You sure the number correct?
Yes. 0 555
Yeah.
12. 05 72.
Aberti, what kind of phone you using?
Android phone.
Follow us on Facebook?
Yeah, I'm
No, that is SIM card. Forget. So are you on Facebook?
Yeah.
So what will you do? You should go to Facebook and search for KCN TV. KCN, N as in name. KCN TV.
Oh, do it now. Do it now.
Then you go to YouTube. You search for KEAR, Kear Communications Network. You screenshot out. You just subscribe and follow your screenshot and send it to this number you calling on WhatsApp. Then when you send it, you put your name behind it. You say you put your name there. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. Good evening.
But Jeff, I think you said a business manager.
Then I hold that just on name.
Your name and where you call from? John from New Georgia. Okay, John. Listen.
What time is it? My time?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, my question. Who was Moses' father-in-law? Who was Moses' father-in-law?
No lie. I missed that one. Coming to your house.
Okay. Good evening.
Yes.
Hello.
Your name where you call from?
All the questions all come from the Old Testament, man. No New Testament questions.
Nathaniel Fogba for FDA. Okay, Pastor Cummings.
That's why people say your questions are too hard. Everything I need Testament, Old Testament.
I can get a New Testament.
Pastor Cummings.
Okay.
Okay, man. Anybody want to go?
Nathaniel who Fogba?
Yeah, Nathaniel Fogba.
Okay. Let me ask you the question.
Okay, Nathaniel, here is. Okay, go back to Peabody.
He was a tax collector. Who was he?
Nathaniel, you listen to the question?
Tax collector.
Yeah, who was a tax collector?
You see, I get him. New Testament question. He dropped it back.
Tax collector?
Go
try again. Go study and come back. Good evening. Hello. Your name, where you call from?
Yeah. I'm Ali Dixon, calling from Participatory District.
Ali Dixon?
Yeah.
Okay, listen. Ali.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with the Bible. I like to take questions from the Quran, man. If you ask me.
Okay, see you asking something from the Quran.
Huh?
See you want to get a question from the Quran?
There how many pillows in the Muslim? How many pillows?
5.
I know 5 pillows. You say when I ask you from the Quran, you didn't know it again. Huh?
Yeah.
There are 7 pillows. Am I right, Reverend Cummins, right?
5
That's
pillows.
Islam.
The 5 pillows? Okay, I give it to you. I give it to
Five
you.
pillars. You say what your name? Ali, you?
Ali
Ali
Dixon.
Dixon.
Ali Dixon.
Yeah, Ali Dixon. Okay, Ali, call your number.
076
76
084
084
0465.
0465. Ali, what kind of phone you using?
I'm using a body phone. I'll tell you maybe then I'm
Yeah, when you get it, then you subscribe to us. Oh, good evening, Steven.
Yeah. I want to try again.
Oh, okay. Steven
Okay, I
wants to
have
try
one
again.
for you, Steven.
Okay.
You ready?
Yes.
Okay, what tree were Adam and Eve forbidden to eat from?
The tree of east.
Eh?
The tree of east tree.
What?
You wrong.
The tree they God forbid them to eat from.
The man the tree say what? The tree
You
of
say what you
east.
say the tree of east? What kind of east?
Baby, do me laugh.
I think you call back again. I will give you the same question. Call back.
Do me for all that.
Try again, Steven.
The guy west too. One more. The guy west too.
The man said the tree. You were trying to say the tree or shortbread.
Hello, I didn't know what you
I'm
come
not.
from.
You're lucky. He said apple. Apple tree.
Caleb, come on. Oh, Caleb. All right, listen.
The tree of
Are
Eve.
comments?
Oh God. Here is your question. Who was the son? His name is Mephibosheth. Who was his father?
Pastor Kumi, you want to read the question again?
Okay, his name is Mephibosheth. But who was his
I
father?
have a turn too. That's my question now. In Hebrew, he had to be Hebrew or what?
Who was his father?
I can answer the question yesterday. One of them.
Yeah, the people can answer question. The last week they were here sending it to us back to back.
You can
question?
You can answer that one.
Yeah.
So answer it now.
I got a question.
Okay, the question is
one time.
The individual name is Mephibosheth. Tell me, who was his father in the book of 1 Samuel? Who was his father?
Yeah, that one. Wow. Go
Do
try
you have
again.
any uncle by the name of Jonathan?
Try. Please walk away from your monitor. Man. Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Your name, where you call from?
My name is
Kamara. Okay, listen.
Yeah, how many callers we got now?
Kamara, listen. One. Yes, let me be asking.
Hey, let me ask you the question, right? He was a physician in the Bible. Who was he? Who was the physician in the Bible? They call him Dr. Blank. Who was he?
Can you call back?
Okay.
I think he said Dr. Dingley Ding.
So we're 19, Cleveland.
Hello.
Your name, where you call from?
Yeah, I'm George, second time.
Okay, George, for the second time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, Josh. Here is the question I have for you. Jonathan had a son, but he had a deficiency. What was it?
He said who has a son?
Jonathan, Saul's son Jonathan had a son by the name of Mephibosheth. He had some deficiency. What was it?
I'm not getting the last. I'm getting the last.
Okay, let's listen carefully. listen carefully. Listen, I'll go easy. Okay.
You ask me how
Jonathan in the Bible.
Hello?
Okay, let me make it easy for you. Okay, let me make it easy for you. Listen carefully. Listen.
Yeah.
How old was Abraham when God stopped talking to him?
Abraham?
Mm-hmm.
Abraham was 90.
You sure of that?
90.
If he was 90 and told God, listen now, if he was 90 and God stopped communicating with him for 16 years, then how old was he when he had Isaac?
Abraham, he was 75.
The boy can keep you almost made it coffee to choke me, Jenna.
Okay, let me ask the CEO. I'll give you one easy one. Who was Zachariah's wife?
Zachariah's wife?
Yeah.
Zachariah's wife, Elizabeth.
Okay, thank you. I want to hold you. The man said Abraham was 90. January said 75.
Like guessing game.
Yeah.
You know what you call from?
You 20 now, right?
Yeah, this is the last.
Jeff, you told his number?
How you doing?
No, I didn't get his number. No. I think he'll call back. Show after the show. He'll call me. I'll get his number. Your name, where you call from?
How you doing, oh?
Yes, we're good. Your name, where you call from?
Anthony Maximo from Macklin Street.
From Macklin Street. Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Listen to your question.
Okay, I got a question.
Okay, Kishan.
Yeah, give it to him. The last question, give it to him.
This one is so easy. Which book of the Bible does not mention the name God? There's a book in the Bible never mention the name God.
Esther, the book of Esther.
Damn, you smart girl. Congratulations.
Congratulations. You say what's your name? Hello.
Congratulations.
You say your name.
You are the lucky winner for today. You are the last caller for
Evelyn?
today.
Yeah.
Okay, Evelyn, call your number quickly. 770 76 5872.
Yeah.
Esther, what kind of phone you using?
I use your phone.
Okay, I want you to follow us on Facebook. So this is what you do. You go to Facebook.
I do on Facebook.
Oh, okay. All right.
What about YouTube?
Okay. Facebook should have YouTube.
Yeah. So
okay, tomorrow I will be asking questions too, but when you win, you get 100 liberty. So 100 liberty, I will divide dollar into two person. I could one there. I asked the same question. The person tell me said there is no way. Everywhere in the Bible they got God. I said, oh, okay. I never expected. Congratulations, girl. You did it. You can study your Bible for true.
So
you must
the fellow who called, I didn't get his number. I hope you will call back for me to get his number. But yeah, because we're at 20, he would have made it 21, but he left the call. So Evelyn called.
Well, he answered before leaving.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he answered. So once he called,
it's 21. Okay, let's do our closing.
It will go to 20 because Evelyn, the one who took his place, to make it 21. So when we get his number, then he will go to 22.
Okay, let's do our closing. By the grace of God, next week we'll get someone on the show, hopefully. And the politics we started, it was very nice. And I see some of the comments. The Liberian people want to hear some of these things sometimes, but it is time where we got to, I always give the parable that when you in a car and you have an accident, if they bring an ambulance, you'll not get in it. So yes, they got some other Liberians who are terrible, but they still got good Liberians. And there's another thing we're just arguing to say there's a light at the end of the tunnel. And the guy said, well, why the light is not at the entrance of the tunnel? Because when you get through that tunnel, maybe that train coming your way, you even know. Then you want me to bear patient to reach to the end of the tunnel. Every day there's a light at the end of the tunnel. Please, my people, sometimes an old little truck that's going to bring you right back to where you're coming from. So the change is now. We want it now. We want to see the light before you enter the tunnel. Please, give your closing CEO, and then we'll go to Gerald and the two reverends, and then we can call it a day. But it was a nice show.
Yeah, it was actually a great show today, guys. Thanks so much for coming on. But in order for us to do better as a country, we need to decide, make very prudent decisions when it comes to determining our our officials when in the government. In order for us to move forward, we have to make these critical decisions that will affect our generation here and now, generation here and to come. So we have to be able to make to stand up to these guys. Somebody can I just carry rice in your neighborhood and say, "Can you vote for me? This is what I would do." You have to see his track record for what he did, for the past years, currently, and also what he will do moving forward. Okay, because if we cannot do this, we will not be able to. These are the same mistakes we'll keep making every elections. Every election that comes by, we'll keep making these decisions and keep making mistakes, keep carrying the country backwards, and expect these guys to work miracle overnight. And they don't have the ability to do so. When the guys get into power, the only thing they think about first is to get rich overnight, and that's it. To hell with the rest of them that voted for them. They don't care about you at all. So in order for you to make them to be in your shoes, you want to make them unemployed, you have to make these critical decisions. They depend on your votes to be where they are today. So make your votes to be very valuable to you and your country, or else we'll keep running in cycles and we'll not, carry Liberia anywhere, guys. So thank you, Reverend Cummings, Reverend Peabody, General. Thank you so much, Jeff. Drive home safely, Liberian people. We'll be here next Sunday, same time, same station.
Mary, wonderful, wonderful. Good to be back on the show. Sorry I couldn't join you guys last week. My internet, I was trying to, but my internet was shaking really bad where I was staying. But it's good to be back. I mean, CEO, you're doing a wonderful job in Liberia. I was proud of that studio when I walked through it. And people in Liberia, if you have the time, check it out, man. One of the best in Liberia, bigger than some of the big name that we talk about around here. Great, great, great studio. And the guys are doing the very organized, the office setting. Everybody was just doing their thing, I went there unannounced and everybody was just doing what they normally do. So great job on the studio in Liberia. But let me say, guys, just the 1.5 week that I stay in Liberia, we are far away from plenty things. Far away from plenty things. I mean, I had a conversation with a very good senator, one of the best, and he said to me, Henry, now one job has been created in this government when it comes to private sector. Not a single job has been created that sent them to power. So that rang a bell. Knowing him, he coming from the finance background, we're talking. He said, I told him they will try to silence me, but they are not created one job. Everything they're making all about, the government, hire people in the government, hire people, this and that, but not a single job been created. I mean, you sat back and you criticized President George Weah. You said Weah was not educated. Weah did not know anything. But you guys can't figure it out. You guys just cannot figure it out. It's just too difficult for you guys who claim to be so much expert and educated. You can't figure it out. The country is just EDC is like the sharing power. 1 minute they go 2 hours to one place, then they said we're not going to come back on for the next eight hours, and then the other side. I mean, everything is just not good. You got a lot of young people who are graduating. The parents spend thousands of dollars sending them to college to graduate with the uncertainty that they will not find a job. The university is don't even know where to organize a job fair for these kids when they're in the senior year to go and try to do a job fair where they can be placed. The university can't do it because they don't have no opportunity. You can't run a government where there's no opportunity. But yet, you can spend almost $1 million trying to bribe the legislature just to remove one person for power. More than $1 million just to bribe people to remove one person from power. That $1 million can create thousands to create jobs for Liberians.
Yeah.
I mean, so what we're seeing here, we are gradually heading into a dictatorship. The executive got no respect for the court. Anything the executive wants is what the court rule on. What kind of law is that? A country or law cannot be successful. So great show, CEO. Great to see everybody, man. Let's do this again next week, Sunday. Thank you.
Study a Bible so we can.
Read. Study a Bible, read your Bible, and pray every day. Don't come here and say they got what is
East Tree.
The East Tree. Don't come. My wife heard the thing. She was funny, not laughing.
You got there's no reality with the Bible at all. Yeah, right. Comments, go ahead.
Well, I want to say great show, wonderful conversation. And we went down the water a little bit and then we decided to come up. But, the Bible says in the book of Proverbs, chapter 29, verse 4, by justice, the king gives stability, but the ones who are greedy for bribe, they tears it down. I think this is the time for Liberians to wake up. If a 27 years old man, Ibrahim Traoré, in Burkina Faso, can perform wonders, then it is incumbent upon the young people, whether a keke boy, a pempen boy, a wheelbarrow boy, a shushan boy, a yanam boy, a market woman, a taxi driver, a bus driver, or push man, or the fishermen on the beach, or the young people in the ghetto. This is the time to make a critical decision to change this prevailing trajectory. I think for too long, we've been going on the field to watch IE and Barrow play. We got to change the players now. We got to change this game. If we don't change this game, tomorrow we'll look back at Burkina Faso, because the comparison now is not with Ghana. Let's look at Burkina Faso. We can't talk about Uganda. They took 10 years plus. Tobago, 20 years to revamp Tobago, to make Tobago where it is today. We fought 14 years of senseless war. And 99% of the people we have in government, like the general said, they came from nowhere. Today they have money. But you can change this game. The best way to change the game is to change the players.
Yes.
And you have the voter cards in your hands to change the players. Whether it's going to be Gerard Cummings that you're going to vote for, it is up to you to change the narrative now. You take 6 years now of your lifetime and waste the 6 years and then turn around and say President Bouaka must go back for another 6 years. It's up to you. 6 years from now, I won't be young. So look at yourself. Look in the mirror. What do you see? What change you want to see? In the streets, in the marketplaces, what education, what change you want to see in the educational sector, the security sector? It's up to us, my people. And we can do it. We can do it. I will close by saying this, and I'll give you the interpretation. The crew people say, see, I have nobody to advise me. That's why I fall into this problem. My people, we shouldn't wait for the politicians to bring a cup of rice, a t-shirt, and then we vote. Then 6 months later, Brother Jeff, you're beginning calling, or we're calling from our domicile. We're calling for our resident. We're tired. No, you can do it now. Start thinking about it. Start thinking about it. and to the pastors, to the bishops, to the fathers of the land, use 5 minutes of your sermon every day. Every time you preach, 5 minutes, conscientize the people. Don't wait and say, we got to go consecrate the executive mansion. We got to consecrate the Capitol building. The Capitol building will not pollute itself, will not desecrate itself. The people that go there must be consecrated, must be patriotic, must be nationalistic. CEO, thank you for the opportunity. Jeff, Dr. Peabody, the General, God bless all of us. We look forward to doing this next week, Sunday, by God's grace.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Yep.
Have a good week. We'll be in
That's
touch.
it.
Jeff,
All right.
take over the wheel. Drop
All right, folks. You just listen to the program, Conversation with the Vision Bearing. Join us here next Sunday for another edition. And of course, a promising one as well. Until then, have yourselves a blessed day from Monrovia. Bye-bye.
When I take this,
From my body down the line and hot. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Come on along. Conversations with the vision bearer. Christopher Kear. Bringing hope alive. Giving back so our people can rise. From villages north to the city life, building the future, doing what's right. Agriculture, education, healthcare for all, clean water and sanitation, standing tall across 15 counties and 16 tribes. Christopher Kear, keeps hope alive.